But here we are still working on the construction of the complete plan, the true shape and the end elevation of a truncated solid. We are working on the construction of the complete plan, the true shape and the end elevation of a truncated solid. Here we now have a cone that is cut by this cutting plane, and then we have that the diameter of the circular base of the cone is 60 millimeters, the height is 70 millimeters, and this point at which the cutting plane touch this side, its distance is 10 millimeters from the base. Now, the cutting plane is, I'm going to assume, I will assume that it's at angle 30 degree to the horizontal. Alright, so let's see how we can produce the complete plan, the true shape and the end elevation of this truncated cone. Now, what we have to do first is to draw a vertical center line. So we have to draw a vertical center line. So I'm going to draw a vertical center line here, like this. Okay, so here we have the vertical center line. So going like this. So this is vertical center line. Then we come up and draw a horizontal center line. So we have the horizontal center line going in this direction. Okay, so we have it. And then we are going to divide the diameter by 2. Then we have the radius to be 30 millimeters. So we take a measurement of 30 millimeters on the ruler with the compass. So this is 30 millimeters here. So then I will put the pin or the compass at this point where the two lines intersect, and I will draw a circle. So I will draw a circle like this. So here we have this circle drawn. So this is going to be the circular base of the cone. Then I'm going to divide this circle into 12 equal parts. Divide the circle into 12 equal parts with the set square. So we draw a line, so like this, and then we come to this side here. So we also draw a line from this point, so through the center, and then so we turn the set square, so turn it this way, so bring it, and then draw a line through the center like this, and then we slide to this side, and we also draw a line through the center of the circle. So we have this, okay? So we have divided the circle to 12 equal parts. So I'm going to number this point on the circle. So this point is 0, this is 0.1, this is 0.2, this is 0.3, this is 0.4, this is 0.5, this is 0.6, 7, so this is 8, and then here I have 9 here, this is 10, and then I have 11. All right, so having done that, the next thing that we are going to do is that we have to draw the front elevation. So come up a bit and draw a horizontal line like this. Then from this point, so from this point 0 here, we are going to draw a vertical line to touch the horizontal line. So draw a vertical line from here, touch the horizontal line. So come to this point 11, which is for both 1 and 11. So draw a vertical line to touch the horizontal line. So come to this point, which is for both 2 and 10. So draw a vertical line, touching the horizontal line. So we have done that of 3 and 9 as the center line. So we come to this point for 4 and 8. So draw a vertical line from here to touch the horizontal line. So come to this point for 5 and 7. So draw a vertical line touching the horizontal line. And come here for 6. Draw a vertical line touching the horizontal line. Now, having done that, the next thing that we are going to do is that we take the distance of the height of the cone. So this is 70 millimeters here. So that is the apex of the cone. So what we have to do now, we are connecting this point together with the apex. So join this point together, the apex, and then draw from here to connect the apex with the point here, and do that of, so this also. So we draw this line like this, and then we also come here and draw a line like this. So at this point, we also draw, so it goes like this, and then coming to this point, we also draw, so it goes like this. All right, so then having done that, let's draw the cutting plane. So take a measurement of 10 millimeters up from the center. So this is 10 millimeters. Then trace it here on this side. So just trace it. So come to this point here, and then so we mark this point. Okay, so then we are going to draw the cutting plane. So with 30 degrees set square, we draw the cutting plane. through this point. So it goes like this. All right, so this is the cutting plane. So this part is cut off. So what we need to do now is that we are going to make this line, we make it a thick line from here to here. And then so we make this line a thick line from here to here. And then this baseline, we make it a thick line. So all other lines, they are thin continuous line, as you can see it here. Now, so let's draw the complete plan. So for the complete plan, so this is 0, this line 0. So the cutting plane touches line 0 at this point. So it touches 1 and 11 at this point here. It touches 2 and 10 at this point, and it touches 3 and 9 at this point. It touches 4 and 8 at this point, 5 and 7 at this point, and 6 here. So what we have to do is that we are going to project a vertical line from each point. So we draw a vertical line from each point into the plan to intersect these lines that we have here. Let's look at that of 0. So if I draw a vertical line from here, so for 0, okay, so it comes down like this, and it intersects line 0, this line 0 at this point, so we take note, and that of 111. So draw a vertical line, so from this point here to intersect 1 and 11. So intersect 1 at this point, intersect 11 at this point, and the one of 210. So come here, so draw a vertical line here like this. So here we have that of 2 and 10. So this is 2 and this is 10. So then for 3 and 9, so if you look at this line is a vertical line, unlike these ones that are slanting. So for us to get point 3 and 9, so we have to come to the center here, okay? And then we draw a horizontal line to this side. Then we are going to take the compass and take that measurement. So from here to this point here, take this distance, okay, take this distance like this. So bring it to the center here, and then make an arc here for 9, and then make an arc here for 3. So we have this now. All right, so this is 0.3, and then this is 0.9. So let's take note of that. So then next is that of 4 and 8. So all you have to do, come to this point, the set square, and draw a vertical line down like this. So it touches 4 at this point. This is 0.4, and this is 0.8. So next is 5, 7. So you come to this point here, and then draw a line. So it touches 5 at this point. This is 5, and this is 7 here. So, and lastly, that of 6. So we draw a vertical line from this point 6. So to touch this line 6 here. So here we have what we have 6 at this point. Okay. So let's take note of the point. Okay. So we have this. So all we have to do now is to join this point together with the use of a French curve. So I have my French curve here. So starting from here. So I should be able to join these 3 points together. So I join these 3 points together like this. Okay, so we have this now. So then I can also join these 2 points together like this. So we have this one now. Okay, so then going. So I can join this point together. So I can join this point together like this. So joining this point together. So this goes like this. Okay, so then we're still going. So let me come to this side. So I can join these 3 points together like this. So we have this. Okay, then I can join. So these points, I can join them together. So here we join this point together like this. Okay, so then, and then we also have, so this point, so this point being joined together. So we join this together like this. Okay, so we have this, and then, so we also join this point together. So here we have this. All right, so then we are going to hash this surface. So why are we doing that? Because by the time this is taken off, we are going to see a rough surface here. So we need to make sure we hash this surface. So that roughness has to be shown in the plan. So with the 45 degrees square, we can hash this surface. So this is my 45 degrees square. So let's hash the surface. So we draw this line, and then we draw this line. So action lines are drawn within continuous line, and that be equally spaced and mostly drawn with 45 degrees square as I'm doing it here. Okay, so we go on. All right, so we are moving on. Okay, so we have this, and then so we have this, so we have hashed the surface. So here is the complete plan as we are asked to do that. So next is for us to draw the true shape. Is for us to draw the true shape. To draw the true shape, we are going to draw a line at this point, at this point, and this point, this point, this point, this point, and this point, and each of the line will be at the right angle to this cutting plane. Since we have drawn the cutting plane with 30 degrees set squared, so the cutting plane is at angle 30 degrees to the horizontal, so we are going to use the 60 degree side of the set square to draw the line. So I'll come to this point here and I will draw a line. Okay, so I will draw a line in this direction, so it goes up like this. So coming to this point, I will also draw a line in this direction. I will come to this point and also draw a line in this direction. I will come to this point, so draw a line in this direction. So here I will come to this point, okay, and then I will draw a line in this direction. So come to this point, so draw a line in this direction, and then lastly I'll come here and draw a line in this direction. Then I will move away from the front elevation a little bit away, so like this, and I will draw this line. Okay, I draw this line. So on this line, here is line 0, so this point here is point 0, so let's take note, and this point is point 6 here, as we have 6 here. Okay, so now we now need to locate other point. To do that, that's very simple. So if I'm starting with, let me start with 111. So this line is the midpoint of 1 and 11. So if I put the pin of my compass here at this midpoint and extend to 11, or I extend to 1, any one that I like, so taking this distance, this radius, so I'll follow line 1. This is line 1 here. After 0, we have this line 1. Okay, so we have line 1. So what I just need to do now is that I'll put the pin here at this point and make an arc here on this side for 11, and on this side I have this to be 1. So I can write it here now that this is 1, this is point 1, and this is point 11. Okay, then let's take the next one. This is the midpoint of 2 and 10. So put the pin here at the midpoint, extend to 2 or extend to 10. So any of the two. Okay, so this line here, so this line is for 210. So bring the pin compass, or the pin of the compass here. So make an arc here for 2 and make an arc here for 10. So here is 2. So this is point 2 and this is point 10. So that of 3 and 9. So put at the middle here and then extend it to 9 here, or 3. So follow this line. This is for 3 and 9. So put the pin here. So make an arc here and then you make an arc here. Okay, so this is point 3. Okay, and this is point 9 here. So then for 4, 8. So put at the middle point here and then extend to 8, or you extend to 4, any of the two. The distance is equal. So take this distance. Okay, so this is line 4 and 8. So come to this point. So make an arc here and then you make an arc here like this. Then next is what is 5, 7. Put it in the middle of 5 and 7. So extend to point 7 or 5. So this line is for 5 and 7. Put the pinpoint here. So make an arc here and then you make an arc here. Okay. All right, so we make an arc here like this. I need to. All right, so we have this one. This is 0.5 and this is 0.7. So here is point 0.4. This is 8 here. Okay, so let's take note of that. So what we have to do now with the French curve, we join this point together. So I'm starting from here. Okay, so starting from here. So set it very well. Okay, so maybe I should join. So I can join these 3 together. So join these 3 points together. So which goes like this. So we have this now. Okay, then I can go on. So producing, so joining, can join these 3 points together. So that goes like this. Okay, so we have this now. All right, so we have this. So I can turn to this side and join these 3 points together. So which goes like this. All right, so then, so I can go on. So joining on this point. So this point is out. This one is out of it. So I can go like this. So this is not supposed to be there. Okay, so I will go on. So setting the French curve like this. I can join these 3 points together, so it goes like this. Then I will join, so these points, I will join them together like this. So join this point together like this. Okay, we have this, and then so I can set the French curve like this. Okay, so joining these 3 points together, so which goes like this. So we have this now. Okay, so what we have to do now is to hash this surface, and to do that we are going to make use of the 45 degrees set square to produce the hatching lines. So this is my 45 degrees set square. So coming to this point, so I will draw the line like this. So we are producing hatching lines on this surface. Hatching lines are equally spaced, drawn within continuous line, and mostly with the use of 45 degrees set square, as you can see it here right now. Okay, so then we go on, draw this line, then we draw this line here. So we draw this line. Okay, so don't forget that the space, so you should try as much as possible to make the space equal. Okay, so here is the true shape of the cut surface. So I can write here that this is the true shape. So this is the true, so true shape. Alright, so here we have the true shape here. Now let's go for the construction of the end elevation. Construction of the end elevation. So we are looking at it in this direction. So what will be the shape of the end elevation? So you come to this point here, and then you draw a horizontal line to this side. So come to this point for 2 and 4. Okay, draw a horizontal line like this. So come to this point for 1 and 5. Okay, so draw a horizontal line in this direction. So for 0 and 6, so you just need to extend this horizontal line to this side. So for 7 and 11, so draw a horizontal line from here. So then for 4, 8, 10, so draw a horizontal line. And for 9, so come up here, draw a horizontal line here. Then come up here, so draw a horizontal line at this base in this direction. So come to this point, which is for 6, so draw a horizontal line from here to this side. So this point is for 5 and 7, draw a horizontal line. This point is for 4, 8, so you draw a horizontal line to this side. This point is for 3 and 9, so draw a horizontal line to this side. This point is for 210, so you draw a horizontal line here. And then this is for 111, so draw a horizontal line. And this is for point 0, draw a horizontal line. For the apex of the cone, so come up here and then draw a horizontal line in this direction. Alright, so then next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to be draw. So let's start with the center. So this, okay, sorry. So before that, okay, we need to make use of our 45 degrees set square, 45 degrees set square to draw. So we have to draw a line that will be so at 45 degrees. So we take our 45 degrees set square, so setting it at this point on the front elevation. Okay, so at this point here, so draw a line here. So this line is at angle 45 degrees to each of these lines. Okay, so then, so from this point here, let's first of all work on the center. So this is the center, this is the center here. So what you need to do now, so draw a vertical center line up like this. Okay, so let it touch this and all other ones. So for this one, we just draw here to touch the baseline, which is this line, to touch the baseline. And then we come to this point, we draw a vertical line to touch the baseline. Here we come to this point, we draw a vertical line to touch the baseline. Then here we come, and then we draw a vertical line touching the baseline. Here we draw, so touching the baseline here, and then we draw touching the baseline. So now we are going to connect this point together with the apex of the cone. So we draw a vertical line, we draw a slant line like this from this point, and also from this point, draw a slant line like this, and from this point also draw a slant line to touch the apex. So come to this point, so draw a slant line touching the apex, and then to this point also draw a slant line touching the apex, and lastly we draw from here to touch the apex. So we have this now. Okay, now having done that, the next thing that we are going to do is that we need to locate the point that we are going to join to form the cut surface here. So what we do is this. So this is for what? This is for 3, Okay, so where do I have 3? I have 3 on this center. So I go like this and then I come here. So 3 on this side with this vertical line going this here, and then 3 at this center. So this is 0.3 now. So I have this point. So this is 0.3. So next is what? 2, 4. So where do I have 2? So going like this, up like this along this line. Then where do I have 2? I have 2. I have 2 along this line. So coming like this. So this is 0.2 here. So here we have this point to be 0.2. But just look at what I'm going to do so that because of time, so this will be 0.1. Okay, this is 0.1 and this point is 0.0. I'm also following this is 0. Then if I go down like this will be 0.4, this will be 0.5, and this is 0.6 here. So I have this to be 0.7. So this is 0.8. So this is 0.9, and this is 0.10. So here we have 0.11. So we need to join this point together using the French curve. Okay, so I will use my French curve to join this point together. So I'm going this way. Okay. All right, so I'll join this point together like this, and then so this point, so joining, so I join this point together. Okay. All right, so then, so coming here, so I will also join this point together like this. All right, so I'm trying to set the French curve, so I will. All right, so I can join these 3 points together, so it goes like this. All right, then, so coming here, so I need to come here. So I join this point together, and then so set the French curve like this, so I can join this point together. Okay, so we have this. So what we have to do now, so we need to make this line a thick line from here to here. We also make this a thick line from here to here, and then so we make this line a thick line from here to this end. So we are not done yet, so we need to hash this surface. So with the 45 degrees set square, so we produce hatching lines on this surface like this. Okay, so this is it. So this is the end elevation. This is how it will look. So you can see what I've done is very simple. So all you have to do is to practice. When you practice this, you become a master at this work. Thank you. Keep on practicing, and God bless you.